Why a consistent wake up time is vital. Now, I don't know about you, but I need this video. Now, I've been waking up consistently for over a month now, and it's been the biggest improvement of my entire life, or at least for the biggest improvement for a long time. What I've noticed is that when you wake up on time, every day, at the same time, you end up sleeping better. Your circadian rhythm is locked down perfectly. It's easier to fall asleep. So sleeping just becomes a whole lot easier. And it's a whole lot easier when you can actually just sleep when you're tired. But also, most importantly, you ground your morning routine on something that's consistent. Nothing is worse than trying to uphold a morning routine when you don't even have the first fucking thing correct, which is, locking down a time that you get out of your bed. I am always 1,000 times more productive when I just get out of bed on time. Doesn't even matter if I'm sleep deprived. Because I know, you can be less productive if you have less sleep. But what I found is that I feel worse if I sleep in, to give my body the sleep it needs and not be productive for that day. Because, I'll wake up 3 hours later, but then I won't have that oomph. I won't have that vigor. I won't have that, my heart in it. And I'll notice the lack of productivity I get when I, sleep in and give my the sleep my body needs. That's painful. I feel like crap when I waste a day like that. And that feeling of that negative feeling is actually worse than the feeling of just going through the pain of going through all my morning routines and all my tasks throughout the day in a sleep deprived state, because I am one that hates to experience that sleep deprived state. I don't use caffeine, I don't like to do that. It doesn't work well for me, and I could use nootropics and stuff like that, but I don't. Only on occasions I absolutely need to use it, I will use a nootropic. And so what I've noticed is that all I have to do is just on those mornings that I don't have enough sleep, I just work out more often throughout the day to constantly stimulate my consciousness to focus more, and to be less tired. And Wes Watson will have a routine where he'll do 60 minutes of tough, of cognitively demanding tasks, 40 minutes of monotonous tasks, and 20 minutes of just working out. And now that would go on a cycle all day. That's crazy, but I can see why that works. And so one thing that's important as well is that when I just make a non-negotiable habit to wake up every day and to at the same time, then I'll actually start to respect my bedtime a lot more. Because if my wake up time is non-negotiable, then I start to teach myself, oh shit, I need to start taking responsibility for winding down on time. And honestly, at this point, I'm getting way better. I'm getting minimum 7 hours of sleep, which is okay. For me, my standard is minimum of 8 because just my brain needs that sleep. But I'm even considering making non-negotiable routines for having non-negotiable bedtimes. So how have I made these non-negotiable? I have my alarm, and if I don't get up and out of bed and start my workout, I specifically say if I don't touch my kettlebell by 10 minutes after my alarm, then I have to give my roommate $100. And so I've made it financially painful to screw up my habit. And I've made the stakes high because that's how important it is to me to get this one fucking habit locked down. And so if you're struggling with productivity, if you're struggling with getting shit done, ask yourself, do you wake up on the same time every day? If you don't, then you massively underestimate the utility of this. It is incredible to see just how much your body will, I don't know other way to put it. I don't have another way to put it than to just say your body will sleep faster. Your body will sleep more efficiently when it's just really, when your sleep schedule is just really consistent and really locked down. The circadian rhythm starts to cooperate. And I find that very interesting. So, yeah, if you don't have a wake-up time, a solid wake-up time locked down, try challenging yourself for a month. Set up an accountability like that where you have to pay $100 if you don't nail it every morning. And just do that for a month. And then just watch how that will change your life. Watch how that will change your productivity. Now, of course, have a routine attached to it. Don't just wake up and do whatever. For me, it's the first 20 minutes I'm stretching, second 20 minutes I'm working out, third 20 minutes I'm doing my ablutions and getting ready for my book. And then the second hour, I am starting to write my book, right? So that's just my routine. That's my process. And so figure out what's yours and what's working, what will work for you. But what I suggest is having that consistent wake up time. So, yeah, try that for a solid month and just see how it changes your life. And with that, I will see you in the next one. Peace out.